Hello, guys. I decided to create a live um, instead of just making a long video of like, yo, look at me, look at what I'm doing behind the scenes. Right now, I am at the library and I'm editing some photos um, that I'm going to be putting on my website or my Instagram to promote. Um, so yes, being a content creator is not easy. Being a photographer is not easy. Having your own business is not easy. There's just times everything is going to be slow and it's not easy. Like anybody that says that starting your own business is going to start your own business is going to magically take off. For some people, that may be the case, but there's other people we really have to struggle to maintain and to stay motivated when things are slow within your business. You know, staying motivated when you're trying to start something is the hardest part because there's days like as a business owner, you may feel discouraged. You may feel like, wow, I'm doing all this work and nothing is paying off, and the math is not mathing. You know what I'm saying? The math is not mathing. You're doing all this work, but the math is just not mathing. So that's basically, it's hard, but we do what we can, and it is what it is. A little bit about my background. I was a correctional officer for a good 7 years, and then when I left the field, I just decided to pursue photography and more of my creative side and start like an online business and also help other people start their businesses. So I have some years of experience. I'm not new to the YouTube page scene. I used to have my old YouTube page, but at one point, once I became a correctional officer, I had to kind of leave that space alone for a while, like my creative space, and focus on being an officer and what being an officer entailed. But God is good. I'm thankful for direction. I'm thankful for the will to keep going while things are hard. It's not easy, but you got to have a level of confidence in yourself. When everybody is pushing you to not be confident, everybody's kind of pushing you to like, oh, just give up. You got to have a level of confidence to kind of put people in their place in a respectful manner, because you got to be respectful. But when people are like knocking your dreams, you got to respectfully let people know, like, stop pouring your negative thoughts into my dreams, especially if it's something positive. If I'm not doing anything negative, uplift me. You know what I'm saying? Uplift me. Give me some encouragement, because being a business owner and trying to get things going on your own is not busy. And then when you have people that's supposed to be by your side, by your corner, and they're talking horribly to you, that doesn't alleviate the tension that you already feel inside. So I just want people to know, you have to have confidence, you have to have a prayer life, and no matter what it is that you start. And I just decided, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get on live. I'm gonna just post this video. I don't know if this video is gonna get attention. I'm not posting with the mindset like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna post this video and it's gonna go viral. I just pressed the record button, and I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna let it do what it do. If the algorithm picks it up, the algorithm picks it up. Sometimes, we don't start things because we're trying to be so perfect. Like perfectionism can really halt your dreams. Like when you're trying, like sometimes you may have an idea, like you want to start something, but you refuse to start it because you're like, it's not perfect. I want everything to be absolutely perfect. Sometimes things are just not perfect. To start. It's not perfect, but at the end of the day, it'll be worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like don't worry about the perfect start when you have an idea and it's burning in your mind. Because I remember all the years that I just took away from my business because I was so obsessed with perfectionism. Why be obsessed with a perfectionism that just is hard to achieve? Like we humans, we can't be perfect. Jesus is the only perfect um, person, God in the flesh, that walked the earth, and a lot of us humans, we don't start on things and we don't do things because we're like, it's not perfect yet. Waiting for that perfect moment and perfect opportunity. Like I said, time is something you can never get back. Here I am in my 30s, and I was like, if I would have started, if I would have believed in myself, if I would have had more confidence in myself when I was younger, I probably would have been a millionaire by now. But I was hanging with the wrong people, the wrong crowd. I had a lot of negative people in my ear. And then I didn't have a lot of support system. Like there would be some people I would share my dreams and my goals with, and they would just kind of overlook it. Like, oh, okay. They wouldn't like get into it, like, and they wouldn't, ask questions. They wouldn't be interested in seeing my work. They'd be like, oh, okay, you do this? Okay, cool. And then the conversation would be switched. When people act like that, especially when you're sharing something vulnerable with them, that can be very discouraging. And I want to let you know, don't let that discourage you. Because I let that discourage me for years, and that did nothing for me as a person. That did nothing for my confidence. It just, if anything, it made me, not believe in myself even more. So, work on your confidence. Work on that time, like that moment of isolation when you're working on your plan before you reveal it to the world. Like when you got something and you got something going, like work on building that confidence before you go out and tell the world, like, look what I can do. Because a lot of people, unfortunately, they are out for themselves and they just don't care about what anybody else got going on. We live in a very cutthroat world, and it's sad when you're like, you would think like your family or people you call your friend, like they care about you just as much as you care about them in these type of spaces. Most of the time you'll find out like that level of care is kind of like, a lot of people don't unfortunately care enough to find out like what it is that you love. So when you have a business idea or when you have a thought, it's best to just talk about it with God exclusively, before you reveal it to people, because we have a lot of people in this world that are dream killers, and you don't want people killing your dreams and, kind of like, pushing you to that point of no return from the very beginning by saying something so negative to you that you never pick up on that skill anymore. We are humans, we are sensitive, and we have feelings. And there's people, they'll just say things and they don't care about how you feel. They'll just say things to hurt you because they know that hurting you by saying something negative will kind of slow you down. You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying that constructive criticism is not needed. Like if I play a song to my friend and they're like, you know what, I'm really not feeling this song. I feel like, you know, I'm not connecting with it because the lyrics or something is off. I feel like the lyrics is too short. Like I don't feel like the song is relatable, and they're giving you constructive criticism of how you can, improve or make whatever it is that you created better. You know what I'm saying? Constructive criticism is definitely needed. But when people are just like, ugh, this is garbage. Don't ever try this again. Like, and they don't offer any constructive criticism, like that's horrible, you know. So be mindful of who you share your dreams with. Be mindful of who you reveal things to, because a lot of people are not happy for you like you would be happy for them. We gotta learn not to ignore signs of when people are genuinely not happy for you. You know, and that's okay. Everybody's just not gonna be supportive. Everybody's just not gonna be supportive of you, but don't give up on your dreams because you don't have a lot of support system. You know what I'm saying? God is your when you're doing something great and it's in the will of God. God gave you a gift and you're doing it in the will of God, and God completely supports it. There's nothing that nobody can do to stop you from getting to where you need to get. So, I just wanted to make this video right quick. I'm gonna end it off here, and hopefully, I'm gonna be working on making more consistent videos and letting you guys in a little bit more. All right.